When we talk about intelligence analysis as part of a workplace investigation, we're really talking about the thinking work that turns raw information into something meaningful. It's the strategic foundation that keeps an investigation focused, efficient, and grounded in reality. Instead of just collecting facts, intelligence analysis helps us understand what those facts actually mean, where the risks are, and how confident we can be in our conclusions. Let's start with how intelligence analysis reduces uncertainty. One of the biggest challenges in any investigation is dealing with the unknowns, the threats we haven't identified yet, the motives we don't fully understand, or the behaviors we're not sure will escalate. Good analysis helps convert those unknowns into knowns. By doing some analytical work before the investigation even begins, we can figure out where to focus our time and avoid wandering into expensive, time-consuming fishing expeditions. Sometimes we use what's called speculative intelligence, basically a profile of the subject's mindset or desperation level. This isn't about guessing, it's about understanding the person well enough to anticipate behavior, especially in situations where violence or escalation is a concern. And when we're dealing with uncertainty, probability becomes a useful tool. Instead of pretending we have absolute certainty, we assign likelihoods to different parts of a hypothesis. That way, we can compare scenarios objectively and make decisions based on the weight of evidence, not gut feeling. Intelligence analysis also plays a major role in preventing bias. Structured thinking protects us from falling in love with one theory or one suspect too early. One of the best tools for this is the method of multiple working hypotheses. Instead of locking onto a single explanation, we build several competing theories, even contradictory ones, and then work to eliminate them one by one. This keeps us honest and prevents tunnel vision. Documenting our analytical reasoning early also helps establish that the investigation was conducted in good faith. If someone later claims the process was biased or discriminatory, we can show that our decisions were based on structured analysis, not personal opinion. And separating the roles, having one person gather the facts and another make a final decision, adds another layer of protection against bias creeping into the outcome. Finally, intelligence analysis improves investigative accuracy. It helps us see patterns and connections that aren't obvious at first glance. What looks like a simple theft might actually be part of a larger fraud scheme once we map out the relationships and timelines. We can even use mathematical tools like Benford's rule to detect manipulation in financial data, something that would be almost impossible to spot manually. Timeline analysis and data analytics also sharpen our accuracy. By lining up statements with hard data, email timestamps, access logs, system records, we can identify witnesses who are truthfully incorrect because they misremembered, or those who are intentionally deceptive. And when a subject denies everything, strong analytical work gives decision-makers the confidence to make tough calls based on the preponderance of evidence. So in short, intelligence analysis is what turns an investigation from a pile of information into a clear, defensible understanding of what actually happened. It reduces uncertainty, protects against bias, and dramatically improves accuracy, all of which make the final decision stronger, fairer, and far more reliable.